I'm sure you've been having a wonderful time all this weekend. And I'm going to introduce our Executive Director, Dr. Skip Saunders, who's going to give you a wonderful museum welcome. Thank you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Reginald Lewis Museum, your cultural home, and we are so glad to see you. As you can see, I am grandfather ready. I love little kids and babies, and my son and daughter are slow. I am so excited. Have you had a great weekend here in Baltimore? And last night went to fireworks, unbelievable. They really were. I want to, before I do anything else, though, give a very, very special welcome to our servicewomen and servicemen who have joined us. We've got representatives from the U.S. Marines, from the U.S. Navy, and from the German Navy. So give them all a big welcome. And so much of what we're celebrating is about the very kind of valor and dedication to country that you all still keep alive today. We have a little gift for you. I'm going to come around. We like to brand out all of our new family members. I'm going to share with you our Reginald Lewis bracelet. It makes you part of us. And let me just say this. I am so proud also of how we have contributed at the Reginald Lewis Museum to this very, very special occasion in Baltimore. If you haven't seen it, please make sure you do take the time to come and see this changing exhibit for Whom It Stands, which we just refreshed over the past week. And we do have the curator of that exhibition with us. That's Dr. Michelle Wilkinson. Where are you? Dr. Wilkinson, would you stand? We are so happy to have her back home. As soon as she did this exhibit, the Smithsonian stole it. That's just how talented she is. For me, this all represents the kind of special perspective that only a museum like the Reginald Lewis could give. When you are one of an important group of minority cultures in a country, then you kind of have a perspective sometimes that adds a whole different flavor or look to it. But it's a perspective that the whole American family can enjoy. This afternoon's performance, as you know, is very special, and we got the great artist Showcase, one name like Beyonce. And without further ado, I just want the program to get started, but I want all of you to really understand how at home we want you to feel and be, and think about a membership, because this isn't like a once-in-a-year thing we do here. We have third Thursdays, every month, the third Thursday, we've got usually a musical venue, most often jazz. We had Eric Monner here, 250 people were glued into Eric Monner's new CD. So it's not just about the exhibits, it's about the whole cultural legacy that comes through this tradition, and that's the music and the performances, and we even teach people line dances sometimes. So become part of the family. It's like $35 an individual, $55 for a whole family, and we just love one another as the American family we are. Without further ado, let's begin.
And at this time, we're going to have a few words by Mr. Showcase, who is actually the author and creator of this experience that you're about to partake in, as well as there's a musical interactive and a Whom It Stands exhibition that he was responsible for putting together. So let's give a round of applause to Mr. Showcase.
How's Baltimore doing? I'm sorry, let me ask that one more time. How's Baltimore doing today? My name is Showcase. I've been the musical curator and music researcher for Whom It Stands. I was brought in by Michelle Wilkinson, the lead curator of this exhibit, and I started last year around May or June of 2013 and began a massive research experiment and exploration of the War of 1812, the American flag, the Star-Spangled Banner, and so on. I curated a musical installation that's in this space now, inside the gallery space, and also a new approach to reinterpreting the Star-Spangled Banner based on largely forgotten or untold stories of the song's legacy, the 200-year legacy. So that's what you're experiencing today, the live experiment formation of this research project, an extension of what's at the sound installation now. So, with that said, let me also add, this is a very artistic and personal approach and interpretation of the Star Spangled Banner 200-year legacy of this anthem. So you will hear a variety of different takes on this. This is an experiment of the anthem. We're starting with Baltimore Boom Bap Society in the space here in the theater area today. So I know we have servicemen and women, service personnel. Can we have a round of applause for them, please? And I'm sure we have Baltimore City officials, perhaps members of the fire department, police department, parks and recreation, so on and so forth, and not to mention Baltimore citizens here today. So when we start with this performance today, there's no, unless you really become overwhelmed and feel the need to stand, because you're hearing a different approach of the Star Spangled Banner. It's actually, I would say, more of a mixture of conventional and unconventional approaches synthesized together of the anthem. So how are we feeling about that? We good with that? Okay, just double checking. Yeah, because there's a lot of history regarding this song. For example, Frederick Douglass played the violin in the 19th century. Not very many Americans know that. Frederick Douglass also played the Star Spangled Banner on his violin during the time of the 19th century, during the time of his life. Mind-blowing story. There are Baltimore City Police ordinances that state how you are to observe and play the Star Spangled Banner in Baltimore city limits. Another mind-blowing story. The stories go on and on and on and on. Those are the inspirations for what we're doing here today. So, with that said also, we're starting in this space here with Baltimore Boom Bap Society. What they do is an improvisatory and experimental approach regarding live, improvised, and instrumental hip-hop music and vocal hip-hop music. We're starting here in the space with Jasmine Pope also, with Boom Bap Society, and then what's going to happen is you all are going to follow me no matter where I go in this museum today. Because what I want you all to have is a full body experience of the Star Spangled Banner. Usually it's a listening experience, usually it's a visual experience, and it's usually a sitting down experience, and that's fine. But it's also conveyed the idea that it's a full body experience. I'm going to start here when Boom Bap is done. I'm going to walk through that little alleyway in the center there, and then you all are going to get up out of your seats, and then follow me to the next ensemble led by Classical Revolution at the end of this hallway. I'm sure you saw some of them over there setting up their stands and so on, their musical notation. So from that point on, we're going to leave that space and then go inside the gallery space. I will be your musical docent today, okay? So just trust me on this one. So there's a 4-part experience of the national anthem today. Starting here, and then I'm going to get up. We're going to all get up. You're going to follow me. There will be music happening here, and there will be music happening at the same time. It's going to be a very seamless experience. And then there's going to be music happening in the gallery at the right time. And then you're going to follow me in there. Sorry, you're going to be getting your workout on today, just a little bit. And then we're back in here in the theater for the finale. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4 here for the grand finale. Am I clear on that? Yeah. Okay, just double checking. I'm so tired, but I'm so ready for this anthem catharsis to begin. So we're going to start with Baltimore Boom Bap Society. Can we please have a very warm round of applause as they make their way to the stage?